And the wings.
Okay, well, I'm gonna do a little intermission here because I have to mess around a bit. I monkey fudged my game last night. Fubard, monkey fudge, however you want to put it. I'm pretty sure I can't say the real word, so. Oh no, maybe I can. I hope I'm not listed for children. I usually ain't, so it's good. I was sitting last night playing on this account, which I probably shouldn't have, and I figured I'd go to X marks the spot. Right. That's the one. X marks the spot. Yeah. And I did about 2 missions, and about the 3rd mission in was a raid. And I should have known right there that was a bad idea with 100-tonners. Usually you want something with a little speed to it, or you want to be able to kill everything you see. Preferably kill everything you see if you got the bigger mechs. If you got something lighter, you need to use it because it's faster. Put a couple bigger mechs in it, they'll get damaged, but they won't get damaged as much if you get around there fast enough. It's more of, here's the big guys, shoot them, and I'll run around behind you without you seeing it. That's what you do when you put a light mech in and a couple biggers on a raid. That's somehow how you do the higher up raids, because they're harder to do. So, with that said, I am now rebuilding my lance. And some weapons. Lots of weapons. So I'm down in the lower area, blowing stuff up, getting money, rebuilding things. Because everything died. Everything was dead. This was dead, that was dead. This was dead, that was dead, that was dead. No, actually, the only thing that wasn't dead was the stalker. Everything else was toast. And of course, if you're not broke, you have to, start over, because every single mech costs about $3,000 or $4,000 to fix, $3 or $4 million. So it's one of those where you have to kind of go back and fudge around. So I sat here for about 3 hours last night, getting back to normal, fixing things, and I'm still trying to get that last crab. So yeah, that's what I did last night. I think, the 3rd mission in X marks the spot, and got hammered hard. I finished it, but not by the skin of my teeth. I killed the last 2 targets. The stalker was standing by my exit point. Killed the last 2 targets with the Highlander that I sold, which I probably shouldn't have, because it was a Gauze Highlander. But anyways, moving on. And the Highlander died, the crab died, and then the stalker just crossed the green line to get picked up. So it was bad. It was bad. So I'm going to try to do this assassination, get some more mechs, and burn some stuff up. Just a second. I will be right back. Okay. Ooh. Alrighty. Back to streaming. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna kill this targeted kill. Problem is house Damien has me at +3. Oh wow, I went up with house. Still want to get up with crude. Okay, hopefully I'll get some of these mechs and sell them. That'll help. Yeah, I picked my new flagship. I think I'm going to use the crab. Just because I like the crab. Okay. So, as I was saying, I goofy moved, and now I'm rebuilding. So if you do goofy move, you have to rebuild. What the heck is going on with you? Okay. Alrighty. Monkey fudge. I don't know if my controller broke it. I'll be pissed. This will be like the third one in the month. Alright, so that's screwed up. Okay, can we deploy it? Yes, we can. Good. It's always screwed up in the maintenance bay? That's weird. Alrighty. So that's weird. We know this. Yes, so I took my new flagship, which is now a crab, a king crab. I got an Atlas D, because I got rid of the RS. Probably shouldn't have, but 4 medium lasers sometimes burns through quicker than 2 PPCs. I just have to modify it. Alright. Fighting them in Kidder Debbie. Oh, it wasn't I? Okay. Let's see so. Okay, so yes. Give me a second. I know, I just got up and I got a whole bunch of crap. Oh. Oh, how they all waste their money. Okay, moving on. Onward, Krabby. The Stalker has ECM. It's the Stalker FB. Not a bad little sucker. It works really. It works really good. Okay. I have a feeling this is weird. Like, all right, we'll just do it anyways. Night vision better or worse? Worse. All right. Let's kill all targets at all locations. So this is basically, let's look at the location, and then they're going to say, oh, they're not here. Then they're not here. Then they're not there. So we're going to take a walk this way. Oh, they dropped us in the middle. Well, that's interesting. So yes, I was doing X marks the spot and got my butt creamed. Every mech got trashed. All the cores got cored. The heads got blown off. It was just terrible. The Highlander got cored. They all got cored. Alright, turn around. I'll first kill all these darn things.
Hostiles detected. Enemy destroyed.
Okay, where's the other marks? Down this way somewhere. Is it? How far down is it? Okay, there's 3 marks that way and 1 mark. Well, let's go back to this mark. Kill that, will you? Take that out. Yeah. So like I say, if you mess up, it's an easy save or rebuild. If you really have to, which I didn't for some reason, and I know the reason why I didn't, because I wanted to get that mission done. I didn't want to have to come back and do it. The other way to do it is if you ever screw up or you're going to screw up, you know you're going to die a lot. Reload, you pick the save you got. You go to enter system, which is right before the mission start. When it says mission, that's mission start. When you put enter system, finish mission, paid bill, you know what I mean? It runs in the sequence. The manual save is the save that you do, you know what I mean, when you stop at the end of the night. So if you have to, you can always go back to enter system and it will reset whatever happened in the mission. It basically won't happen. So that's one way to do it. I did it because like I said, I wanted to finish the mission because it's one mission down for the steps of 4 or 5. It cost me, but that's one mission down that I don't have to do again. You know what I'm saying? So that was a choice I made. Not saying it's something you would make. I mean, you can keep going until you win it, but sometimes, yeah.
Let's get the hell out of here. In the name of the Greek provinces, you must be destroyed.
Okay, it's kind of like playing Elden Ring, right? And I'll say this, and they'll probably be upset because it's Elden Ring. Elden Ring is an MMO that teaches you how to learn by your mistakes. Okay? Believe it or not, a lot of these games that are MMOs do the same. I think this is an MMO.
Target destroyed.
Well, you could consider it that. I think Battletech would be more MMO. But this is kind of too. Because you have all the stuff you have to do, like money and build up your mechs and all that, and upgrades. But like I said, that it teaches you by making mistakes. So the more you die, you get the point. If you keep dying over and over again, and over and over and over and over and over again, there might be a different way to do it. So if you back out and go work on your build a little more, you'll get tougher. You can come back and do it easier. Now don't get me wrong, because some of those deadheads don't get that. I'm going to beat it by throwing my head into that wall 27,000 times. No. Sometimes you won't, because the game is built that way. Took me a while to learn it too, because I was used to playing first-person shooters, and first-person shooters, to be honest, you beat your head against the wall until you get it. And I'm sorry, and I love you all, but Destiny is not an MMO. It's a first-person freaking shooter. The only reason why it might be classified an MMO is because they keep throwing currency in it and stupid shit, so you go, oh, I got new content! No, you didn't. You got regurgitated old shit. Anyways, moving on. That's not this game. This is that. Yeah, anyways. So like I said, I had to go back and rebuild, which is what I'm doing right now. I do have the next pirate mission, or the next campaign mission. I was thinking about doing it, but I'm thinking about upgrading these mechs. Like making the crab sturdier with more endo skin, doing their ballistics a little heavier so it does 10% more damage or something. You see what I'm saying? Upgrading, because I think that's what my issue is. Because no offense, that gauze should have took down more mechs than it did, and that's why I got rid of it. So I'm going to go back to the old AC-20 grind. And up the ballistic damage. And maybe I'll be able to finish the campaign. I'm only like 5 or 6 missions left from the end. But I did get something yesterday I wish I'd have had the millions for. Because as soon as I died and all my mechs were dead, I went to the store and it said there's a Night Star. I was like, ah! For like 24 million. No offense, but a Night Star is a good mech if you know how to use it. It's kind of like a king crab, except it has 2 gauze cannons on each arm. Yeah, and an ERPPC. So you can whack them with the gauze and then hit them with the PPC to take off more armor. If you do it in a good sequence or tandem or timed at the chest with a good shot, you will take the mech down.
Mech spotted.
Did he kill it?
Identified, Commander. Hunt them down.
Uh-oh. Oh, this one's going to be there's a target at every building. Alright, so that's cool. What is it? It's a locust, really? Wow, it's a flea. Should have shot a little later. Yeah, I was going to say, it's a flea. A flea coming out of the crab is like, yeah, that's a flea. It bites, but it's not really serious. Yeah. A flea is like a really bad built locust. I always thought they were. I mean, you know, all you mech warriors out there can disagree if you like, but I always thought a flea was a really bad built locust. It was a mercenaries locust, probably. It's good for scouting and staying away from the battle, because if it gets into it, it's going to die.
Target is in the field, Commander. They're marked on your tactical display.
Yeah, I see that. Where is it? There's the flea again.
Focus.
You don't have to really have a nice shot. You just got to hit it with both HVCs. That's a crab. It's a crab against the king crab. Here we go! It's my baby. Get the fudge off. No, the crab needs to go. There we go. Would you target it? How close are you gonna be? Alright, now the Phoenix Hawk. Okay, legs, go forward.
Targeted. No more use in this fight. I'll eject.
Oh, ejected. Oh, good.
Master unit, prosecuting mercenary mechs. We've got eyes on the primary. Drop them before their friends show up.
Oh, wait, is that a Herbie?
Target Alpha has been neutralized.
Ah! Not time to die here.
Commander, good job.
Kill the Herbie. Kill the Herbie. We're gonna kill the Herbie.
Their friends arrive.
Let's kill the Herbie. Ah, come on. We have to kill the Herbie.
They destroyed one of my components.
Ta-da! We're out. Where's the out place? Oh, hey, 1,100 yards that way. Is that another Herbie? Shoot now. What? Shoot now. What is it? Can't see nothing. What is it? Tank? Something. What is it? It's either a cannon or a tank, something way off. Yep. Okay, up the hill we go. Da da da. Oh, it's a wonderful Friday. Tomorrow's 4-game day. I will be playing 4 games. I'm not sure what. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna play the same ones I did last time. Alright, we're good. Let's go get picked up. The crab's looking a little wounded. Alrighty. I wonder, with salvage and everything, I'll have enough to finish the other crab. Or Kane's crab. Da, da, da. I already kicked his butt. Oh. Oh look, I'm probably gonna have enough for 2. Sweet. I'm also gonna start building up salvage big time. I'm almost out of every weapon there is. Okay, we're gonna go back down here where they don't like me anymore. House Damien likes me, but Steiner does not. Like, pleasing all the houses is something I want to do anyways, but but it seems they don't. Okay. Sell this. Sell this. Oh, well, I've definitely got enough to fix it now. Oh, time. Okay. Repair these dilapidated messes. Alright, well that's going to give me that crab back. That will help. Okay. I think I should be down here a little bit more doing some more salvage and some missions. That should give me a faster mech. Something that runs really fast. Okay, I need 2 more Derby mechs. I need 4 more Orions. I had to collect a bunch of stuff. Didn't I just kill a crab? Oh, I didn't collect a crab. It's always got to be a technicality. $97 miles an hour. That looks like it goes fast. I don't have any money for it. Good for my raids. Okay. That would be really nice. What I wouldn't do for a K Atlas. Not that I need it. I mean, I can do the missions without it. I've done it with just a D before. Freaking. But sometimes it's easier doing it with the higher mechs, the better ones with the Gauss cannons and the AMSs, and it just makes it a little easier on you. Ah, a Jägermech. That's the best thing for stripping armor right there is your Agamec. Okay, let me see. Should I do another demolition? Bet doing demolitions are a hell of a lot easier. Okay. Let's do some more stuff. Scorched Earth, Battlefield, Scorched Earth, I think. Yeah, let's do that. Trying to get Karuta down because, unfortunately, the last couple places you fight in the campaigns is in Karuta space. So if you have their markups too high, you won't make any money up there. You'll get your butt kicked. It's really bad on your wallet. So I'm trying to do what they want. You know, trying to fix that. Well, I don't have a 75 tonner, so I'm gonna have to go with an 80 because I don't want to go in there with just one Mac. That would be kind of foolish. Not that the crab couldn't do it, probably, but it gives something else for them to shoot at. Oh, I enjoy streamers. It was really cool. I got to watch Baradu last night. He's a good German streamer, actually. I think he does Mechwarrior and Battletech and all that very well. He's also very knowledgeable about it. The math system and gaming system in this is what attracts a lot of people that have to do with those type of games. I think he's like this since he was a kid. Most of us, some of us older folks like me, had played this when it was a tabletop game. That's how I first played it. I still have somewhere. I still have the box set, the original box set with the Warhammer on the front, which was was in the 90s, 80s, late 80s, something like that. I've got like 4 lances of Pyral Partha miniatures somewhere too, packed up. This is a game me and my friends enjoyed, actually. We actually went to a couple conventions here in the state, not very huge. One was at a college here. We wanted to go to a bigger city one, but our parents wouldn't let us at the time. It was hilarious. We were supposed to help fight the Fourth Succession War, or they were going to recreate it at the expo, and it was in New York City at the time. Which we all wanted to go. It was like, and yes, it was right before we got handy dandy clan notebooks or source books. They didn't have them back then, and we come up on them just as they got there, and we were also started graduating from high school and stopped gaming at the time too. I went that way. Well, we all kind of went in the military, to be honest. Not that we were military brats, it's just things you did after high school back then. Well, I was third generation, but
Battle deck is marked for destruction.
yes. We need to take it out. Where is it? Do it again, right about there. Wow. Threw my aim off. Butthead.
Target destroyed.
Do I have an airstrike? No, I did not get an airstrike.
The rest of the demolition job continues, Commander.
Okay, who's the next mech? Where are you? Okay, where is he?
Engaging.
Missed him. Heat critical on a ballistic weapon. Yes, because it took that much to throw the, you know, the AC out there, the shell. Yeah, it did. Yeah.
Good kill, Commander.
Okay, now let's destroy. Where the heck did that other one come from? Yeah, I hit the rock instead. Alright, you kill that. I'm going to kill this town. What the heck was that? Oh, it's you. Come on! Kill it! Just because it...
On your target.
Yeah, just because it has one leg doesn't mean it isn't dead.
Tango eliminated.
Ugh.
Good start, Commander. I'm showing major damage to the target facility. The integrity of this place is down to 50%.
That's good.
Halfway there.
New shells, I got 51.
Just a wee bit more, Commander. This complex
Oh, okay. We're all set. We can leave now. Alright, let's go. Bum, bum, bum. Now before I walk through the buildings. Oh, and while we do it, we're going to make it cockpit view. Nya, 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 nya. I am big and evil. Da, da, da. Okay, back to drone. What is that? An assassin, huh? Oh, I'm getting attacked from behind. Little sneaky fuckers. Sneaky buggers. Come on. Ready? Ready? Yeah. Missing a leg. And for those of you that don't know, and I will state this, and I'm pretty sure I'm on the fact of that, actually, I'll tell you why ballistics weapons in this game tick me off when you overheat.
Enemy mech destroyed.
I'll tell you exactly why. Because the rules of this game have been changed 4 different times. Okay? I was working off the second change. Okay? And the second change still had the original rules in it on ballistic weapons where they cause no heat. And people eventually got irritated with it because... Why? Oh, here we go. Anybody's fan base, you know this. On a tabletop game, heat was the major factor in most games. Because when it came to doing it, if you didn't cancel your heat meters, which sometimes we did just to have fun, a ballistic weapon mech in the city was probably the worst enemy you ever found. Why? Because they had no heat. They didn't overheat. On the lava planet, it was the best mech to have because it didn't. So, this is why I growl when I fire a ballistic and my heat meter goes like crazy. Because in the rules I used to play, they didn't cause heat. And now if you fire them in tandem, the heat meter goes nuts. Because people complain. That and with Omni-Mechs, it tends to be almost impossible to gain any heat. It's also another reason why it changed.
Welcome back.
And I do like that in Battletech, city rules are still the same. City fighting. I ran into a griffin the other day and I was outgunned and outnumbered with the griffin and the little ones. And I remembered one thing. Blast the building out, griffin falls down, breaks both his legs, and can't really move. So I had to sit in one spot while I worked around it. Yes, I may grumble and growl, but I had played the game a long time. And I wasn't bad at it either. But I will say one thing. When I played in tournaments or anything like that, or at conventions, I was a freaking rule of sight Nazi. Because unless it was an LRM, you couldn't shoot a laser through a building, even though there was part of the corner there. When it came to city fighting, I was very rule of sight Nazi. And not just on the other gamers, myself too. So I kind of enjoy watching Barrett do it when he wants to give himself a challenge. Me, I'm too freaking old for challenges these days. I just want to get the game done. I enjoy playing. I enjoy the storylines. I enjoy finishing the game. But I enjoy watching others. Barry Duel has helped me very much with Battletech. TTB tends to show some stuff on Mechwarrior Online. I still don't care for it. It's the whole you're in, you're out, you're 5 seconds and dead. You know, yeah, I don't care for that. I never did. I got tired of PvP a while ago. I would say that there was only one game that killed it for me. And if you watch any of my what are they videos? Oh yes, my you'll know what game it is if you watch all my videos. I think I need a new pilot, probably a better one. That one's 59, that one's 53. Take out Parsons. Yeah, take out Parsons and put in the 55.
You're ready to stop wasting my time. Let's get a move on.
Um,
Time is money and we're wasting both.
You get bored of it when it becomes toxic, annoying. Everybody seems to be toxic. And you get tired of getting Xbox messages. I just love that. You're trash. You're this. You're that. Wait. Am I wrong? Is this an 8-year-old boy and he talks to his mother like that? Just gave it up. Got tired of it. The only one that I used to play it on was Call of Duty, and then they changed the what is it? Yes, they pretty much use cheating technology to zoom in on a character's head all the time, right? Now don't get me wrong, hold up before you all get crazy. ADS, okay, is aim direct systems or something like that. Is what they call it, that they put in the game now. Is where it zooms in your screen, right? And you'll all swear up and down that's not a cheat, but to be honest, it is. Always was. Game Shark used to put it in their system to cheat. So what do you call it? And no offense, but a lot of you out there that used to game and play PvP that weren't really good at it, all of a sudden became masters at it. So you tell me, is it a cheat or not? Exactly. That's why I don't PvP anymore. I'm tired of it. Because they'll always make a new system to make the whiners happy. Okay. I should go with Recruiter on this one so that I can get my upgrade. That's what I think I'm going to do. Alright. I need to make more money. Because all your campaign lessons are up in this. I'll show you when we get back to the map. So, unless it's got a good story and stuff like that, I could care less about the PvP content. See, I used to be a Call of Duty. I deleted the game. Took it right out of my system. Loved the campaigns to them. Always loved that. Loved the zombie. That was fun. But I tried getting a Halloween gun after they put the ADS in. And I went in that building, I counted it, almost 10,000 times over the weekend. Just to get one box and open it to get that gun. Okay? And I wasn't in the building more than 4 seconds and I was killed. Headshotted. Every damn time. Why? Because all of them were camping knowing we had to get in there to get that weapon. And I just said, the hell with it. It wasn't worth it. I didn't need the gun that bad. It's kind of like this. I work at it and I'll get what I want. And nobody's there to stop me from doing it. Because I'm an old gamer. You don't get shit handed to you for free. But nowadays, that's all they do is grind for weapons and stuff to be better at PvP, and they don't even play the game. And every story that the person worked so hard to write for 4 years is ignored. But hey, that's gamers these days. Okay, so back to playing Demolition to make some money. Oh, shoot. So, what is it everybody likes about Mechwarrior? I was having a chat with somebody last night in Barradoo. By the way, if you need help playing Battletech, Mechwarrior, Barradoo is very teaching. I kind of do the same, but I do it when I have days I want to do it. Otherwise than that, there's days I don't want to do nothing. But I'm retired, so... And this is not my paycheck, so to speak. This is just fun. I lost a pilot. Oh, no, I traded in a pilot. That's right. We probably should get Cahill up in there. Up in the numbers of 40s. Yeah, that's good. Yep. So I'm going to read through this and probably get back to the campaign in the next one, which will be 28, which will probably be tomorrow. Because it's a Karuta mission. I'm going to try to get up on Karuta's rep so I can get more salvage. Yes, every now and then you have to stop and get some money. Because you will burn through it faster than you think. Sometimes. And that's usually what I do, is every now and then I'll head back down to the lower levels and start gaining some money. It's not a whole heck of a lot because they don't give you a lot. On battlefields, is it battlefields? I think it's battlefields. Beachheads and all that. If you overton it, they hit you with artillery for hours. So if you want to pay a lot of maintenance, try not to overton them. The demolitions are the only things that don't give you a constant pain in the rear. You just got to go in and blow stuff up and then leave. Raids are the worst if you're over tonnage because they put more into it. Okay, so this is a battlefield. Nice. Okay. But I love this game. I like it. I like the story. It's kind of redundant though, but I also know that some of this is I don't know what you could call canon or books. Like, what was it? We had Kestrel, the Kestrel Lancers. That's actually the 4th Succession War, I believe, or 3rd. And it used to be in the books about it, the source books. You had to take 2 kid and all that. The Mason story, maybe not so much, but there is a story of one mercenary out there, which is usually what our mercenary is like, that was a clanner that came back to spy on everybody else. Kerensky was one of them, the Black Widow. But there was a couple others too, because there was supposed to be like 1 or 2 in each Innisphere clan area, each Innisphere area. Because she mentions it somewhere in one of the books. Before the invasion, there were spies sent out to each house to find out how strong they were before they invaded. So this is kind of based on that. And no offense, I love you all, but Comstar is the evil bastards.
There's your target objective, Commander. Why don't you go over and introduce yourself?
Comstar,
Find vessel mech. You are trespassing into Federated Sun territory.
whoop-de-doo.
Down.
How do I say this? Comstar used to rule everything with an iron fist. I don't know why a lot of you like it, but I guess because of the clan war, or Tukiad, where the clans fought Comstar, because it was the only time they actually did something that didn't, how do I say this, make them better. It was the only time they self-sacrificed. And I know probably some of you are going to crab about that, but it's the truth. It's the only time Comstar didn't do something for themselves. They did it for the inner sphere to save it from the clans. But then again, if you look at that, then they did it for themselves. Because they didn't have any territory, and then all of a sudden they had a bunch of territory. But then again, no house is, as Big Red puts it, no house is actually safe either. They're all a bit kooky. Would you die? Love it when the tanks get more hit points than the mech. But I guess that's how they equalize the game, I guess. I kind of figured that out now. If you notice, the ground forces are harder, and there's more of them. Wow. Guess they don't want me killing this place. And certain houses have more mechs around. You notice that? Alright. Did they get an airstrike? Nope. Damn, should have got one. Okay, should be down less than that, but alright, that's it. Oh man. Alright. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do it. Ugh. Alright. Next. Let's take him out. There's one down. Good. Another one down. Alright, let's get moving.
You're almost there, Commander. Only 25% of this area remains.
La dee 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 da 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 da. There we go. All right.
Right, Commander, start
Bing. Da da da. Da da da. That's it. We're out.
Enemies have leveled the warehouse.
She actually got worse damage than I did this time.
Roger, prioritizing target.
Yeah, then we're gonna head for the boat.
Order received.
Da da da, going up the hill. Da na 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 na. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do.
Lost the component.
Ah!
All right. Hopefully we made enough of that splash.
What was it that did it?
Back into orbit.
Turn.
Cross our fingers. Hopefully our employers will be happy with our work.
I don't know, PPC tag. Ding! Ta-da! Let's hope the stalker wouldn't have lost a component, but oh well. Sometimes that happens. These little yellow horseshoes or whatever you call them, missions, they say campaign missions, but they're not really. They're kind of like side missions. There's a lot of little yellow dots all over. When you finish the campaign, there'll be like a lot more. And each one of them adjusts sometimes to your level. So if you bring in atlases, you might find atlases in an assassination one. If you bring in like 75-ton of warhammers, then you'll find a lot of those. You know what I mean? It adjusts to your levels. Huskarooda plus 10 dislike. Oh. -8 trusted. Well, maybe I went up a little bit. That'd be nice. I could really use their support. I could really use their support. It would save on my wallet. Now, if I remember right, you have to go back and read the description. Invasion support, Chronos Garuda 2. Yes, X marks the part 3 is where I'm afraid to go. This one's going to be an assassination. Dun, dun, dun. I'm going to have to assassinate some Davian folks. Always go back to your hub and fix. Always. Sometimes if you're getting ready for your next shot or you need to go to bed, go back to your hub, refix, and then come back tomorrow. Or if not, leave it the way it is, but go to a hub. Because it won't take any money away. Sometimes if you're in a damage area or a pirate area, it will take money away when you log back in. I think. It's done it to me, I think. Not sure, could be wrong, but yeah. Ooh. Ah, it's double heat sinks. No. Kind of sucks when stalkers get whacked. Speaking of which, it's about that time. So as you can see, I made a kerfuffle. I'm gonna finish probably this out, and then tomorrow we'll be ready to do a campaign. So yeah. Well, actually, figure out what I want to do. No, it's not quite time to eat either. So let's fix this, because I'm gonna have to see what I need for the stalker. See if I got what we need for the stalker. Ouch! Blew out half its. Ooh. Blew out all that. And it's double heat sinks. Yabba yabba. One year, a large laser. Not good. Oh, I don't like the SB ones. Why is it they only have SB ones? I hate SB ones. Well, maybe it will be more heat efficient. I'll put them in so that way they have a matching set. Okay, Artemisian ammo. Better get out of there a little sooner. More double heat sink. That should fix it. Okay. This has single heat sinks, not even doubles? Really? The other one's better. It has doubles. And streaks. Got here. Alrighty. Well, I do know what that one needs, and probably that one. And that stalker, to be honest. They need upgrades. I think this one has them. Yeah, it's got the armor upgrades, but that's about it. Ooh. It costs a lot to do upgrades. I think I'll keep it the way it was. So for now, but these ones here just need the armor upgrades, to be honest. Ha! It's that whole extra upgrade damage there that they don't like. Cost 2 mil to upgrade that. Let's get the armor upgrades. What does this one need? Probably everything too. Alrighty. Well, we can't use the Atlas, but we can come over here and do this. Kill these. Maybe I'll just pick up and finish this one off. Yeah, that's funny. It doesn't have double heat sinks. You'd think it would because it came from the Pirate Cane. That crab. You'd think it would because it came from him. The car is much better for a crab. I love the crab car, which comes from Stop the Launch. Stop the Launch. Baradu did it recently. The car crab that comes from him is much better because it has UA5s and it has 4 of them. They're more accurate, and I tend to think they do more damage, but I could be wrong. But they are definitely more accurate than AC20s. Regular ACs, they're UACs. Like I said, I could be wrong, but yeah. This sucker's gonna be. Ooh, it is gonna be fixed. I don't know if I should take it though. Maybe we should crab it up some. Seems it's got a better ballistic setup. We'll take that out and put the crab in. It's considered as 200 tons. We'll go crabbies. Yup. Let's go crabbies. Where I might have to concentrate and zoom in and snipe. A Night Star with double armor, exo and endo, ballistic rating plus 10, faster on the velocity of it, heat dissipation, and energy weapon dissipation, or a ballistic weapon dissipation, is a god. You can kill just about anything in this game and walk away from it. Matter of fact, there's one account where I use just them as my assaults. I don't even use Atlases or anything. I got 3 Night Stalkers and it's just badass. And with a 60 level pilot, oh, they just cream everything. Because the double causes with extra damage, murder. Just like AC-20s with extra damage is murder. I have a save that has 3 Night Stalkers on it. I love it. But I also got to finish it up because I haven't... a lot of the saves, and you'll probably run into this yourself, not a lot of the upgrades are filled in all the way with your saves if you look at them. I have one save where I'm like 1 away from filling them all in. And I'm not saying some of you can, I'm just saying that the missions it needs like 3... you have to check your missions because sometimes it will say like a specific mech with the specific letters is like almost impossible to do because of one reason. You have to find that mech, that specific mech, in a battle scene and kill it. Or you have to collect that specific mech. Don't do those things. Do the ones where it says you got to kill like 5 of the same mech. Because they maybe take longer to do, but it will be easier to find. Like, say if it says Atlas, then you kill any Atlas that you run into, and that's an Atlas. The specific ones are way more difficult. And I'm like 1 upgrade away from finishing the whole thing on that save. And I'm trying to do different mechs because I tend to use Night Stalkers and Atlases a lot. George, get off keyboard now. Bad kitty. Daddy loves. You're a big fuzzbutt, but stepping on the keyboard will just make the game end. You have to forgive me, my technical furry advisor. Oh, I know, you're so abused, you poor kitty. He's giving me a look like you're a jerk. Because I told him to get off the keyboard and said bad kitty. Daddy loves George, you're a good boy. Yes, good boy. Take a nap on the desk. Hang out with Dad. Excuse me, it's he's a big baby. The beginning of this year, I lost my girlfriend to fatty liver disease. Today's her birthday. He's been basically spoiled by his mother, and you know, so we're adjusting. And I'm playing today because I need to get away from it and just play. A lot of times that's what we're here for, is to play our games and get away from other stuff. We're not here to, you know, this is what I'm good at, this is what I like to do, and nobody has to, you know. And don't get me wrong, I got friends I play with, they're cool. Heh. Is that it? Okay, I guess that's all I gotta do. Let's go get our ride and get out of here. Kill the Jenner.
Now let's pack it in before their friends arrive. Explode reactor logic, Commander.
Hey, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Alright. Let's go. Enforcer. He's a bit of a brute. Let's turn around and whack him. Yeah, he's out of our shot. Yeah, bum. Now he's not. Come on. Healthy was in range. He's hiding below the rocks. Ah, good move, actually. Alright, let's get rid of this thing. Move! Come on, come on, come on. Well, then kill it. Yeah. Really? Didn't kill that tank at all? Where are you going? Alright, form up on me. Let's get out of here. Select. Form. Alright, we're gonna go grab our ride and get out of here. Yeah, so I'm kind of chilling today. This is what we're here to do, is get away from the world and play games that, you know, are fantasies and stories and don't have anything to do with the crap we deal with every day outside. And especially today, air conditioner, staying inside, that's what I'm warning you guys to do. Especially you folks from the UK, I hear you're getting a heat wave. Hopefully I have my condition with the Cruda. Georgia Kitty. Alright, I think this is the last mission of this section, baby. And I think I'm going to switch over and save this and come back to it some other day. Probably tomorrow. Okay. Let's see what we're doing here first. Ugh. Okay, didn't get a big payout, but I guess we're gonna have a crab, a baby crab. We're taking a baby crab. That's what we're taking. And yes, I will call it a baby crab because it is definitely not as good as a king crab. Thank you very much. Out of your forest fire, I appreciate it. And that is that. Oh, and we finished the job. What did we get? Oh, I collected a crab. Yeah, okay. Now I'm going to give it away. So there we go. We collected a crab. We even finished that in the process. Okay. I think it helped my crew to rep, which is hopefully a good thing. I still got to do some more in it, but... Alright, that will be it today. I'm going to fix and change to my other, and I will play that today and have fun. By myself, just chilling, blowing stuff up. Ooh, ooh, cramp. Ah, getting old. Yikes! Oh, that's a crampomundo. That hurt. Ooh. Muscle cramp, getting old. And I will stop right here on this account and show me another save. Alright. Okay, so we're going to save this. We will be ready for the next campaign mission. I think I'm going to do it with the crabs and stuff. After I get them upgraded, I may do some more of that later. Oh, probably not today, but I'll do some more of that. I'm going to show you the one I was talking about real quick before I go. Frost Cavalry with the axe. Yeah, that's it. And we'll show you in just a sec. Oh, I love the Hochimachi with that is actually a hero mech, and that's fun to play with because you get to whack him and cut him up. Same thing with the Atlas P. You get to hit him with an axe. Satisfying to hear that go dong, and then the mech go. I do like the Call of Arms download DLC. It was fun. It's fun to have that melee now. Even just boxing it out with an Atlas, you know, sometimes it's fun when you get close to you and you punch him in the head as they go by. A little bit better. I wish they'd do a kick move instead of the punch because it tends up to frig up your torsos and chest. Okay, as you can see, my refits need to be fixed. But I have 1, 2, 3 Night Stalkers. I'm trying to make a lance of Night Stars and the Mad, the 100-ton Marauder 2. I keep the BH because I love it. I love the Atlas that runs like 90 miles an hour with lasers. And as you can see, I have tons of storage. If I sold it all, I'd have lots of millions. This is the one I was talking about where I still have to get upgrades, yeah, that's it. As you can see, I'm only missing one on Mech Hunter. That's the last one I gotta get. I want to get it to see what it does. See if I get a new cami out of it or something. Because I haven't finished all of them. And that's the only one I got left, and I have to try to get Mech Hunter stuff. And it's difficult, but I'm getting there. That's what I'll be playing today, just to get my mind off stuff. I have to kill 3 Zeuses, 3 Awesomes, 5 Dragons. Supposedly a Mauler M1P. I just got it on there in case I run into one. 3 Highlanders, and collect 6 autocannons. I really don't have to do, but I can for the money. And that's what I got to do today. That's what I'm trying to do, is find all these mechs and kill them. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. When I'm not filming, which is what I'm not going to be doing soon. Thanks for watching today. I appreciate it. I always love it when you guys view. It makes me feel good about playing and doing this because I just want to do it for fun. If it happens to go monetized, who knows? Maybe I'll need it to pay for my games. But that's all it will ever be. Or feed the cat. I don't really need it to survive. But I do like you guys watching. I do like helping people game. If I know something, ask me a question, you know. Otherwise than that, have a wonderful day. And I hope you don't get too hot and melt. So try to stay out of the sun. Be careful. You know, put your sunscreen on. You know how summer goes.